Tankuba ekiddugavu kirabika
kwetaagamu tournament kyagenda mu maaso ogenda gimalako
ndeesa
kati bintwala
ani gwe nyimba wano ate nekati kutufunyewa ebyowa tasobola
Very good evening, pool lovers. Kindly confirm reception of audio and video in the comment section. Once again, the comment section, dear viewers, kindly confirm good reception of audio as good as video. Now, sorry for the poor time management in this competition. There have been issues on the side of the organizing committee. I was expecting that by around this time we shall be having the final also, but we are only having the last quarterfinals. First of all, this match is live on two platforms, that is Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Peter Chove Live YouTube, with both streams having the same exact commentary. This race to 6 is having the tournament favorite Caesar Chandiga lead by 2-0 against Lawrence Sengonge. Once again, 2-0. Caesar leads against Lawrence, racing to 6 for a place in the semi-finals to take on the winner between Jackson Asiku and should be Rick Ross, the guy that is, as his nickname is, actual name is Eric Nagaba. Yes, I remember the name very well. And in that one, Asiku, the youngster, leads by 4-3. The other semi-final shall be Ivan Kanyesje taking on Ian Kazebe. Those semi-finals will be taking on concurrently at the same time. And yes, I'll be streaming both, one on Facebook and another on YouTube. Once again, welcome to Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Peter Chove Live YouTube. And it has been a struggle setting this stream, Space at the venue is not sufficient. Sometimes the network has been an issue, but finally we are good to go with this one. He came close, Lawrence, to winning frame number 2. He has also been within some kind of whisker of winning frame number 3. Now here is Lawrence has defeated Caesar once in my memory tournament that happened at the Kamwacha Pole Center sometime last year. It is the only comp that Lawrence won during there, and he beat Caesar and Dog City to win that competition in the quarterfinals and semifinals respectively. His best time, Lawrence, was just around 2 years ago in 2023. He surprised everybody, including himself, reaching the semi-finals of the National Open Championship, the car comp, losing out to the eventual first runner-up Hazard. In that competition, Lawrence came fourth. And then the following comp, that was the Polo Association of Uganda End of Year Championship. He came second. He came second after losing out in the final to Bwanika Mansour. But Caesar can sometimes mean to be something else. Yes, he wasn't on target. His actual intention in the beginning was to put that red ball to the corner pocket at the top left. He lost out on the target, most especially given the big skill with which he needed to bounce white ball off the white with the right English on it, such that he could get white ball for the second yellow to the center pocket, which he seemingly has. But he was on target only by luck, not the intended target, but yes, he got support. Now he will have this black to put, I think, to the center pocket on the left. Maybe he's contemplating whether it can pass. Yes, it can. And yes, it passes. And there goes the increment in the score. It is Caesar 3 and Lawrence 0. Here comes Caesar. Lawrence must start winning now. Yes, he started as a big underdog. He's down, not yet out. He's a very able player. Sometimes it can be something else if the guy that has just broken is an opponent of yours. By the way, this is the third comp that Caesar is playing at this venue. He has not won any. One of them he lost a final. Another he played so casually and lost out in one of the earlier rounds. Today he seems to be more interested in the victory for whatever reason. Maybe for the win, maybe for the money. Yesterday he got money. He got $1,000 for winning the third edition of the ATA Super 8 Comp of Uganda. Joseph Kasozi being his victim in the final of the tournament, where Caesar lost in the second round in his first life. Then used his second life to reach the final, with Kasozi having 2 lives and defeating him twice in 2 races to 16. It cannot get any more dominant than that. And yet here he is on 4 yellows. Only one of them is seemingly dead, frozen against the cushion on the left. Pretty much portable. He now has white for it, rolling it against the rail to the corner pocket on the top left. White ball naturally remains just around the position where there is the yellow, but off the cushion. Just like that. Unfortunately, he is off the target. Fortunately for Lawrence, a chance to play. He must play effective Lawrence here. He knows it very well. He must pull off something. You don't go 4 frames to nil against Caesar in a race to 6 and expect a different result apart from exiting the competition. Oh no. Not a foul. Not against Caesar. Not when you're 3 frames to nil down. The kind of free shot he has just played was kind of thoughtful, but in a way a little bit arrogant. But with the same exact result. Most likely, frame number 4 is also as good as gone, and also in favor of the Scorpion, just as it was in the first 3. He's also looking at the second quarter-final Caesar, which is happening between Jackson Asiku and Rick Ross. In that one, they are drawing 4 all, rest to 6. And the winner will be most likely an opponent of Caesar, who will be shooting black for the 4th time to the center pocket. Yes, it is 4-0 for Caesar, rest to 6. Ben Jamatongo, thank you for watching. Norman Mone, you're asking how this guy reached the final. Yes, he's a decent player. Actually, one of the last comps that I streamed, maybe the second last, because the last I streamed was the one that was won by Ibra. But before then, there is one that I streamed which was won by Lawrence. And in that comp, I remember him beating Dog City in the first round, and then Mark Mochibi in the final. Mark is the guy that came fourth in the Timbuktu International Carnival in Kenya. Moses Bagere, thank you for watching. Victor Image, you're watching from Kakamotel. Thank you for watching. Hamba Joel, you are saying Lawrence lacks concentration. No. Caesar is just bullying him and throwing Lawrence into unforced errors in fear of what will happen next in case he misses. Sometimes when you are facing a better player, you need to feel free, but also you need to be precise and accurate, and using each of your chances as effective as you get them, because for the chances you will always get them. After all, you get to break the same number of frames in the same match, and your opponent will not score upwards every time. But frame number 5 could be another apple from the Scorpion. Lawrence Sengonge is being limited to some kind of spectator in a match where he is a player. The roll of the black to the corner pocket and the bottom left will be a formality. Caesar 5, Lawrence 0. With 5 frames to go, Lawrence will need to win them all or else go home. I also want to make a correction. The cash prizes are for the top 8, so Lawrence is at least in the money, but small money for quarterfinals. He needs to get himself into the semifinals, but maybe it's not to be. Once again, this stream is having a Facebook Live break and finish and a YouTube Live, Peter Chobe Live. Watching from Zambia, Young Chox Martin, Eric Kufekta thinks it will end by 6 frames to nil. Joseph Oteroth, you said that myself and Mambo are doing a good. Okay, Mambo, the Zambian commentator. I did joint commentary of the match between Caesar and Aiden in Lusaka with Mambo. He's a great guy. He also has his eye on the presidency of the Zambian Pool Union. He told me, but told me never to say it to you, and I have not. Ishmael Dash, thank you for watching. Thinks Caesar guy is so serious, and Siabonga Sifungo must be somewhere in the Rainbow Nation. Thinks it will end by 6 frames to nil. That means Siabonga, I think that maybe Caesar will win this match, and by winning this current frame maybe with this current visit of the table. Now, there was no direct passage between white and the last red he has just spotted. He has just made the white ball speak a little bit of English. He has 3 reds left on the table, all of which are in space. He just has to contemplate a pattern, something that he will do anytime, any day, even if it was a quarter final, even when he needed to win 1 frame out of 6. He has a sharp cut of one of the reds to make. He's going for the corner pocket at the top left. White ball will not be so obvious for the second red. He uses the yellow near the center pocket and makes it look effortless and seamless, but he is flawless. Lawrence's balls, the yellows, are being used to support scissors. White, the scissor will have to put black, I think, to the corner pocket at the bottom right, as he aims, hits it hard and sinks it in, and wins what has been a very, very one-sided match in which Lawrence has almost not been a player. Race to 6 has ended by 6 frames to nil. Not wasting any time, not wasting your data bundles, and the semi-finals are coming up next. Once again, Caesar 6, Lawrence 0.